Welcome, welcome, my friends. How are you? Yes, yes, we have recording. How are you today? I'm here to do the September 2015 monthly reading, and I have some notes to say. But anyway, I want to say happy birthday to my Virgos and Libras who celebrate their birthdays in September. Congratulations. I hope you spend it with loved ones, and if not, enjoy your own thing that you do. Wonderful. But I did want to take some notes because this month of September, some heavy duty stuff is going on. And I wanted to first say the Virgos, your earth sign and your mantra is I analyze. So, pay attention to what's analyzing in September, okay? Pay attention to things because honestly, you're going to have that on September 13th, a solar eclipse new moon in Virgo, okay? So, really, Virgos, this is your month, September. This is happening for you, and I believe some good things came up in the Virgo reading I did for September. So, please, please, please pay attention to what this month is delivering for you, okay? You can even maybe change your whole way of thinking this month, okay? And you got this new moon, and that's, we always talk about new moons, new beginnings, and starting new projects or, just putting it out there, your intentions for new, beautiful things to come to you. So please, my Virgo friends, take advantage. It's not even advantage, just do it. Do it, okay? It's your new moon, okay? Make it work for you. And then my Libra friends, you're an air sign and you're the balancer. The I balance is your mantra. And so let us make sure that you also get a take on the September 2015 energies because on September 23, my Libra friends, and my rising sign is in Libra, the sun enters Libra for the autumnal equinox, for the autumn equinox on September 23rd. Is that not fantastic? Okay. So both Virgo and Libra birthdays for the month of September have powerful forces at hand. Okay. Universal power forces. So go for that. Just, you know, think positive, think large, dream big. Okay. Just go for it. And then on September 27th, we're we're having the lunar eclipse in Aries. And Aries, that ram fire action. And on September 27, 28, it's known as a super moon, full moon for the blood moon. And it's this triad, which I've been talking about that since I think April 2014. And this is a very religious, biblical thing. And so I don't really, I mean, it's not that I don't follow the Bible per se. I respect the Bible, but it's male written. But the prophecies, people today who are read the Bible every minute of the moment and then want to prophecy it, they believe that at this final full moon, it's taken. I think this is the fourth blood moon going to happen. That Jesus is returning. Okay, and not to say that I am not one, and I'm not a preacher, but I totally believe Jesus is here as a spiritual warrior, and he's going to deliver himself. Okay, I'm not certain if it's going to be this full moon, but I know he's here. But if it does happen, it's wonderful. But nonetheless, it's another powerful full moon. So for all of us who's watching this monthly reading for September, my friends, you know, just go for it. And this the end of the month full moon, it's an ongoing tetrad. Again, my friends, I'm not an astrologer, but I'm trying to, be a little more in tune with these things. But I can't wait till this blood moon reading, no doubt. And for the autumnal Equinox. I'm going to do a special thing for that too. And then, of course, the new moon in Virgo, my darlings, I'll do a wonderful thing for you guys. And so it's all beautiful. So analyze and balance for all of us in the month of September. Okay? So these are my little notes I took today. So I want to make sure that, uh, we're all on board with what's going on. So because I did pull out some decks for these individual readings that I'm doing per month, which I'm really enjoying personally myself also, because I'm not an astrologer, but I know that, the deeper I get into divination, I really should know more. Because personally, as I divinate, I don't want to know things. I just want the cards to tell me things. But astrologically, for example, solar eclipses and the sun enters Libra for the odd. I need to know these things, and the blood moon at the end of the month. So, that's where I'm going to go with all of this. But I decided to bring out the unicorns, okay, for the Libra friends, okay? And then I brought out the dragons again for my Aries friends, because this full moon is the final, did I pronounce it correctly? Tetrad, because it's been going on. This is the fourth tetrad. And all these times these full blood moons were going on, something happened big time in Jerusalem, okay? The land where Jesus, he was born Jewish, so in Jerusalem, they believe in all these things. And if it can just come that it's world peace and they stop wars, I welcome all of that, okay? But anyway, I brought out the fire elements with the fire dragons, okay, for the Aries. And then for my lovely Virgos, I brought out the earth elements. So I'm working with the messages of the fairies because I did work with these in the individuals. But for today's September reading, I brought out not a new deck, but my gilded tarot deck. Okay, so I believe we'll have a nice reading today, or let's see if it gives us something that we need to really pay attention to. But the end of the month, it's the whole month. I mean, I gotta even. This whole month is crazy. Solar eclipse, new moon in Virgo. September 23, sun enters Libra for the autumn equinox. And then at the end of this month, this ongoing tetrad, and it's been going on for like years and years and years, like since centuries. They've been following these four blood moons that come together. I can't even explain it. Please forgive me. I just know that this is heavy duty for September 2015. Okay? So I'm going to do my 9-card spread, and I think what I'll do is just pick 2, 2, 2, because we've already pulled these for the individual readings that I did via the zodiac signs, and then I'll pick the last 3 with the gilded tarot. Okay? So, and I decided to sit myself different and have the fire in the background. I just, I'd rather stand doing my readings, but I really don't have that availability in this home. So, but sitting on the floor, everything works out. But, for me to position myself, I truly would rather be seated or standing. So every now and then we'll change it up. Okay, this card right here wants to come through. Okay, so again, just, get comfortable, my dears, just, sit yourselves comfy and do your deep breathing. And I totally believe that, whatever's on your mind, if it aligns with this table read, send it out there, okay? Send it out there. I adore when I have my darlings write to me, my viewers, or even my new viewers. Thank you very kindly again for all the subscribers. I'm, feeling blessed right now. But when a reading aligns, I know that I'm working with the divine, and it makes me feel like, to keep going, okay? To keep going. So I thank you all again for everything. And for those, who I love you, I love you lots, okay? I mean, some of you have been following me since the beginning, and I appreciate more than you. I appreciate what you have taught me too. what you bring to my table. Okay. Okay, so I brought out the unicorns again for the air sign of Libra. I'm bringing out dragons out for the fire sign of Aries. And the fairies. I really think the fairies are here with us so much. I mean, I really do. I think it's so important to get outdoors. So important. The fairies are more involved than ever. And I brought out my little fluorite heart. So, and the crystals, I really want us to start working with them more than ever. And I've been talking about crystals on my channel for a long time. Put them in your car, put them in your purse, put them in your pockets, wear them. It just shows that you are aligning with the earth. And once you do that, the fairies love you more, and it's just a universal divine medley music dance. Okay, so let's dance with our crystals. And this is the Gilded Tarot by Barbara Moore. Okay, so let's see what they say. Let's see, I need to put these in the scene there. So just turn it that way. That's the only thing. I have this little table, so. Okay. All right. And let's see what the table reads for today, for September 2015, monthly reading for all my viewers. And the Magician starts us out. Wow. It's wonderful. I kind of been, I took some time today to absorb the September readings I did, because I'm so, it's I'm new to it all, and I want to make it righteous for people, and I think, within the next 3 or 4 or 5, 6 more months to come, I'll get astute with it. But it's all about this, my dears. Okay, us becoming our own magicians, us knowing our own divine wisdom within. But we have to go within, and to go within, we have to literally turn off chatter. We have to really consider, what's going on. But I just, it's all about the intellect, logic, going within. It really is. And I hope you all just sign up with this, okay, after this. Because in which reading, I think it was the Virgo reading, for the Virgo people, that I said, that I spoke of, that from here on out, September, October, November, December 2015, we are already in 2016. Okay, 2016. And I have to go back to my predictions video and watch that personally myself again, because I did it, like I did a 17-month prediction video in the rental house. So my dear sweet friends, think large with this, that literally We want to become the alchemists within. We want to become our own magicians. That's how we will gain in so much receiving divine wisdom. Okay? Receiving above divine wisdom. And the only way to receive the messages, you have to turn the chatter off. And you have to pray. Okay? And once you pray, then you can receive the messages. Okay? And again, I don't want to use the word meditation because people get turned off with that. But look how this magician is holding his chemical elements, the earth, air, fire, water, the cups, the pentacle, the wand, and the sword. And the unicorn is right there. And the unicorn is all about the angelic realm, how we are mentally thinking. It's beautiful. And you see this castle in the background here. See this castle? Okay. You want to pay attention to that. That's like, we're signing when we sign up says I want to become the magician. And remember, this is a major arcana, but it comes right after the initiate, the fool card. You're starting your new journey, okay? And I totally believe September 2015, we're already in 2016, okay? So let's start 2016 on our new journey, becoming our magicians within, okay? But this castle is that divine, like Avalon, Glastonbury Tor, where Archangel Michael lays, or sits, or hovers. I'm sorry, I'm just so amazed. Sometimes I like in the Aries reading, 2 High Priestess cards. I still was amazed with that. I can tell I'm amazed because I'm starting to sweat. It's beautiful. That's hardcore, baby. Hardcore. Little Lala's here. Oh my God. Look how beautiful it is. That little Lala has come through. Okay? I think she's receiving communication. All cats are intuitive, so intuitive. The doggies are loyal and beautiful, but the cats know things. Look, little Lala just wanted to walk. And little Lala had just literally, my computer laptop is here, and this is the edge of she was walking again on the beam. She wants to remind you all, please, nourish yourselves. Nourish yourselves because look, if you don't become magicians, there's going to be people who still want to mess with you, okay? Mess with your mental mind, challenge you, mess with you, okay? We don't need that anymore. If you're a magician, you can when they want to come for you, okay? Because people will come for you, especially if you're working with the divine. Because the dark forces do not want you working with the divine. Okay, that's for sure, for sure, for sure. The dark forces just want us to stay on this planet Earth in darkness. Okay, but we become our own magicians, and then we can. I'm not going to use the word battle, but we can just X them out. You know, we command them. They don't demand from us. We command them to get out. Okay, and we can do that even without talking. We just send that by because we are powerfully well equipped as magicians and alchemists. Okay? Yes. So, 5 of Swords. Get your mental clarity going, my friends. Okay? Really. Become the magicians. Become those magicians. We don't need for people to come after us anymore. No more. And the 4 of Wands are here via the dragons. How beautiful. And we have an obelisk in the center here. Wow. Okay. Beautiful. And a full moon. Look at that. Full moon, an obelisk, which is from the Egyptians, how they would just cut out a whole piece of granite and make it tall. I mean, That's why I have to believe we come from the stars, my friends, because this, you know, this was beyond human power. But they had more than humanness. They were from the stars, okay? So they could do things. But look at that. That's so wonderful. And the obelisk can stand strong for thousands of years, and fours are about that stability. So just just continue with your firepower, okay? Believe in spirit, because to have energy like that, it comes from the divine, okay? It really does. So just be strong. And look, we got a couple palm trees there. So I'm gonna call this the Egyptian dragon for now. But just, you know, just keep moving forward. And what a powerful full moon. And this powerful full moon in Pisces can last us till the middle of September. It's beautiful. Trust in spirit, trust in the divine, trust, okay? So as magicians, we can work with all the elements, okay? And you can see here in the unicorn card, which is kind of, I can see it now from this angle. You see, it's like he's in the desert and the dragon's in the desert too. You know, it's not a water theme, but yet, look at all the power they got. Look at all this power. And we have to think, you know, the Egyptians did come, even though the Nile nourished them, but they built everything on this desert kind of land there. It's beautiful. I've never picked up on this, but I'm feeling it right now. Okay, and let's go to another dragon card here, and we have the Four of Swords. So we've had two swords come through and the wands. Now this sword is saying, you know, take that time down. It's another stability type. Fours are about stability, but it's like it's resting before we have to go back into the battle kind of thing, okay? But we don't really want to be challenged anymore. You know, the dragons are saying, listen, I'm taking it a time out now. Okay, I'm resting. I've been fighting and warring long enough. And that's what I would love if the end of this September really, you know, the divine comes through and says, enough with the wars. We've been warring for thousands and millennia. Let's become a peaceful planet, which I'm not saying that's going to happen overnight, but wouldn't it be great? You know, because really, the dragons are not ones too much to, you know, the dragons are fierce and fearless, and, you know, they love to battle. But here we have one dragon that's saying, you know, I think it's time to take a rest. So, you know, let us stop these, you know, unnecessary challenges. And if you're a bully out there watching these videos, stop your nonsense, okay? You know, stop that nonsense. Oh my Lord, new home. Moving is a step in the right direction for you. This came out too. Yes, it did for my Earth sign Virgos, didn't it? This same card came out. I believe so. Right, my dears? I think so, because I was laughing because I'm like, I just moved into a new home, but I think I need to leave it sometimes, you know. But hopefully, maybe after this September 2015, they'll leave me alone too. They'll know I'm a magician and leave me alone. I like my little house. I just, yeah, sometimes, sometimes it's all about this out here, you know. Uh, they don't, you know, I'm kind of, I shouldn't say this on my YouTube, but I'm a little notorious out here. They know what I am, and they don't embrace me at all, you see. But I shouldn't let them chase me away either. You know, I live by the Gulf of Mexico. It's beautiful, and I'm not going to let anybody chase me away, but nonetheless, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Vegetarian, A new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. There you go, my friends. And that's why it's important to just, you know, not be doing the junk food and not be doing things that are not healthy. Okay. Take your vitamins, your minerals, go for the walks, get grounded, go outdoors. Go outdoors. You see both these little fairies, they're always outdoors, okay? See? Even though she's talking about vegetarianism, she's not in the kitchen showing, vegetables. She's outdoors. And the new home even shows fairy outdoors, okay? So we can just put it out there, okay, to make ourselves clear that, just get outdoors, be by the flowers, bring flowers into your home. I love that. And one thing about my new home, I love the yard. I want to grow all these herbs. So, I'm going to give it some time. I'll give it some time. For those of you who follow me, who know I've had some issues here, and I'm still in a little bit of it, but let's see what happens, okay? But maybe a new home could also mean that, I talked about this in the Virgos, you fix it up a little bit, and let's see, become your magician, and a magician is also an alchemist who heals, okay? They are healers. They make things from nothing to become something, okay? So turn it all around on everybody, okay? Let the freaks go. Let the haters do their thing. And you turn it around, swirl them around. That's what I'm doing, literally. I'm swirling all the haters around. And I'm like, gonna send them where they come from. So, protect yourselves, my dears. Always protect yourselves. Because you don't know who's out there. And here we have mental clarity again. The Page of Swords is with us. So, he's a young court card, but he's thinking things through. You see, he's thinking things through. So he doesn't have his sword, to fight. He's just, saying, hey, I can fight if I want to. I've been taught how to fight, but you know what? It's a little time to just, I'm just taking a time out here. I'm just taking a time out, taking some rest, but I'm thinking about things. I'm thinking about things. It's not that I won't fight for my rights, right? But I'm just thinking it through. And he has power. He's a court boy. He has the royal authority. Okay, he has connections. Let's say. So just and we always want to think things through. We always want to sleep on things. We just don't say, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. Okay, we sleep on it. We think about it. All right. So whatever is coming your way, my dears, think it through, think it with not a fight, just chill out for now. Just take a chill pill, take time out, but don't let anybody, you, you know, you're a magician, you're an alchemist. Nobody's going to mess with Merlin, okay? Nobody. Nobody. Look at this, my darling. The Ace of Cups. The Holy Grail is here. The Holy Grail. Praying to Jesus right now. Of course, the cups is about the water and the emotions. But this is about just so much like abundance and just everything and the divine. And you could see the phases of the moon. It's just all about Luna too, with this picture image. But look, it's just coming from the cosmic realm. Just like Jesus' words speaking in the respect that the Holy Grail has so much meaning, and it's to service all of us, not one person, all of us, all of humanity, the animals, everything, the plants. It's just to say, abundance is here. Mother Nature, the divine, wants to bring you whatever you need, whatever you want. But you gotta give back. You gotta give righteousness to the divine. You have to look up and say, thank you, Father, Son. Thank you, Luna. Thank you. Thank you is the most powerful message we can say as humans. Wow. Wow, I'm going to have to read this card right now, actually, because I just have to do this now, because this is really, oh boy, this is kind of like, has taken me a little bit. Some things I sometimes don't expect. So let's read about it, because I know with this September 2015 and speaking of that, this, what was the name? TETRAND. That's why I have to go write it down, my friends. I can't recall things. The ongoing TETRAND of this blood moon, the fourth blood moon since April 2014, and between each fourth blood moon was 6 full moons. So, I mean, this is intense. Ace of Cups from the Gilded Tarot. The idealism, romance, the Holy Grail. This gift of the universe provides depth and feeling to our lives. Here the gift is purity of emotion, a spiritual love that is meant to guide us. If we set our eye on spirituality, we can see our way through the tumultuous experience of the wide range of human emotions. Just as the moon remains the same but appears differently depending on the focus of the sun, so our experience of emotions varies according to how we choose to see them. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The next sentence. Like the energy of the magician, Major Arcana 1. I'm telling you so. I just lose it sometimes. That's why I love reading the cards. I really do. And this magician comes from the unicorns. Okay, the unis. The unis are here. To my darling out there. You know who I'm talking to, Miss A. The unicorns. Just as the moon remains the same but appears differently depending on the focus of the sun, so our experience of emotions varies according to how we choose to see them. Like the energy of the magician, Major Arcana 1, the gift of the Grail is meant to guide us. But it can, like the manipulative side of the magician, lead us down some rocky roads. Well, that's why we never want to, as magicians, alchemists, do anything for the dark side, okay? Because then you lose, really. You lose. You are being drawn along by a feeling. Your emotions are engaged, and you feel more alive than usual. It may be the beginning of a romance, a spiritual epiphany, or a desire to express yourself artistically. Whatever it is, you are at the start of an exciting new adventure. Be aware of running from this experience. Do not fear, discount, or avoid the intensity of your feelings. Although it may feel uncomfortable at first, learn to identify and express your emotions. Isn't that wonderful? I'm back in August 13th, 2011. I had pulled that card, and that was even before I started the YouTube, my friends. Oh my goodness. I have a little hair in my mouth here. I'm just overwhelmed. I mean, not overwhelmed in like, I don't even, it's just like, I don't expect things like this to happen, but when they do, it's just so beautiful. They want us to be our magicians. And it is, the service of the Holy Grails for all of us, okay? It is. And it's starting something new. So my Virgos, my darlings, you know, this new moon for you, please go for it. You are starting at the exciting adventure. I'm sorry, I'm just rereading it for my personal self. And yes, it might not be an easy ride at first, but don't give up. We don't give up. Why we're not going to give up? Because look, when you do become the alchemist within, and I'll pick up all the cards at the end, but look at this. The Holy Grail also comes through to deliver finesse messages of the divine. And the Ten of Pentacles here brings you your treasure chest. Ah, what reading came through with the treasure chest? Oh, see. Oh my goodness, my dear friends, let us read about this. And the Pentacles is the Earth sign. That is the final card. The Tens teach us transcendence. We've completed it. We've done it. We've been there, good, bad, and ugly. But we did it. We didn't give up. I don't want to start crying right now, but my Lord, I knew this was going to be powerful. I knew it. Ten of Pentacles. A wooden chest of pentacles lies under a tree. Lies under a tree. And there's a little turtle. Let me just hold this for a moment by itself. There's a little, looks like a little mousey and a turtle underneath. A wooden chest of pentacles lies under a tree. Oh, they're calling it a ferret. Well, I had a ferret. That doesn't look like a ferret to me. He was a cutie. A ferret peers over the edge curiously. A turtle makes a slow way past, rather unconcerned with the whole affair. Whose chest is this? Question mark. Why is it unattended and open? Question mark. Aren't they afraid someone will take them? Question mark. Evidently, the owner isn't too concerned. Since this is a 10, it reflects the Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana 10, and the end of a cycle. Whoever owns this chest probably left it for someone else to find. Someone else to find. That has a nice, unified feel to it. They left a chest of pentacles to repay the universe for the single pentacle given to them long ago in the form of the Ace of Pentacles. You have reached the end of a cycle. You've learned all you care to learn. You've invested all you want. You're ready to move on to something new. Just as you received a gift to start off, why not share your abundance with someone else? Be aware of holding on to things when you'll never use them again. The tennis racket was great while you played. Now pass it on to someone new. Okay, well, I don't see a tennis racket, but I guess that's how they're ending. This author Barbara Moore is ending. Be aware of holding on to things, and that's why we always say, declutter the house. Okay, declutter. But what a way to bring in the September 2015 reading, my friends. Become your own magician. Okay, we have the Ace, the Holy Grail, supporting us to bring us an abundance that, even in a spiritual manner, who cares about the money? Spread it widely because the universe will deliver you more, even perhaps with good wealth. And say so long to the people who bring you the challenges. And if you're one of those who are a bully, hasta to you is what I say, okay? Because you will never receive this. And you would never be watching these kind of videos. But if you're a bully, you'd never have one of this. None of it. Don't even get me going with that. But take a rest anyway, mentally, okay, to stabilize so we can gain what we're going for. And look at the Four of Wands. We got the fire saying, look at this obelisk. Look at the obelisk. The obelisk is the same divine energies as magician and the Holy Grail. This, in Egypt, they still stand large. This one piece of granite, thousands of years later, standing strong in stableness. And then your new home, you know, just take care of your home, you know, and whether you move to a new home or you're just refabricating your new home, just believe in your new home, okay? We have to find comfort in our homes, and then change the diet, okay? Let's get healthy, people, okay? Let's get healthy, you know, eat right, and honestly, you know, I'm not a vegetarian, but I believe in eating as much whole grains, fruits, vegetables as I can, okay? Uh, I believe there's a blood type for everybody. I believe in this, and some people have to have their protein as meat, whether it be chicken, fish, or whatever, okay? But it's just to clean up the diet, okay? And then here we go. We have the new, you know, young blood here. He's thinking everything through. So if you are new to any of this, if you are a newcomer to my readings, and you're starting out on your new adventure, like, you know, I want to watch more spiritual videos, or I want to learn more metaphysics and esoteric wisdom, okay? It's always good to be at the beginning. I'm always at the beginning. I honestly am. I am always at the beginning. You know, I go with the cycles of Luna. I do, I do, I do. So, you know, I just don't stay in ruts. But what a wonderful, beautiful, magical reading for all of us in September 2015. I just gotta hold up the ones that make me smile the most. Okay? And there we go. Become your magician. The Ace of Cups is here. The divine is saying, drink from the cup, and we will give you abundance that you will spread around. So it's a win-win for everybody. Okay? Beautiful. And stand strong, my dear friends. Okay? You can become the obelisk as well. Ah, I love you all. Happy